we're not starting from the ATP World Tour Finals just yet. We're going to start with the biggest under 17, with the biggest secondary school track and field event, which is going to start today at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos, Surulere. That's the Channels under 17 track and field classics. Like I said, everyone is excited.
Yep.
I saw a few members of the main organizing committee in the building today. They're
running around.
Exactly.
Just
making
running
sure,
around.
You know, it is. No, they want action. There you go. No more countdown.
Yeah.
We're done with the countdown. So today, action will begin, in the second edition of the competition. And we're all excited to see budding stars, show off, exhibit all their talents on the track and on the field today.
Unfortunately, me and Tyler won't be there, but we're going to be here. And the reason why we're here is to let you know what is happening right there in the stadium, tell you the order of events. Let's just show you what we expect today, the morning session and the afternoon session. Of course, it doesn't end today. There's going to be day 2 tomorrow as well. But let's just quickly show you the order of events. There you have it. Today, November 13, the morning session, 200 meters girls heats, 200 meters boys heats, 400 meters boys heat, followed by long jump girls final, shot put boys final, 200 meters girls semi-final, 100 meters girls heats, 110 meters hurdles heats, I guess, for boys and girls. Let's see the afternoon session for today, which is going to be very interesting. Maybe we just make do. Athletics sometimes, these events, when you're done with it, then it leads you into the next thing. And tomorrow as well, there's going to be morning and afternoon session.
Exactly, yeah. It is. I'm excited. I can't. I'll be watching on TV, which is better than nothing. I would love to be there to watch, but I'm going to have to make do. We're watching on TV. It'll be very interesting to see as well, too, if I'm going to see familiar faces from last time out. A lot of those guys that came for the first edition, where, in the SS1, SS2, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds. So just a year afterwards, of course, they'll still be eligible to feature. So very interesting to see how many return for this competition. I've seen a couple already that have told me that they're coming back to defend their title. And some of those guys are very excited as well, because one of them told me his mom saying, "You've got to go and defend your title, man. What are you doing? This is going to be your last year in school. You're in SS3 now. You're 17. You've got to defend your title and let them know that what happened last time out wasn't a fluke." And there's several cases like that as well.
And the good thing about this one, and the kind of organizers behind this one, is that the world is watching.
Exactly.
You're not going to do it in isolation. You win, everybody knows your name. The papers are going to report it. It's going to be everywhere. You're going to see yourself in the news, and that's very good. So I don't see any other incentive bigger than that to make you want to defend your title or beat the champ to become the champ. So it's going to be very interesting. On a special day like this, it's important to allow you be a part of the show, allow you just speak your mind and be heard, give us your thoughts. This is how you can be a part of this show. Just in case you're watching us for the first time, for those of you who've been a part of the show for a while, you know what to do. But just in case you're watching us for the first time, this is how you can be a part of this show. You can send us a mail, sportsthismorning at channelstv.com. You send us that mail, we read it, we know, and what things you want us to talk about and how you feel about some of the things we've talked about on the show. That's it right there. On Facebook, you can hit us, Channels-Sports. Then on Twitter, @Channels_Sports. That verified handle, always love to talk about. And the conversation never ends.
No.
If you've visited that handle, you know that the conversation never ends. Even when we leave the show, we'll still continue with that conversation. We try to keep it interactive. We try to talk about a whole lot of issues right there. So it's going to be very interesting. Let us know how you feel. And if you are at the venue of the event, take pictures and of course, let the world know what is happening right there. The best under 17 athletics competition in Nigeria getting on the way today.
All right, then. So let's move on with the show. Let's go straight to the NBA. 8 matches were played last night, stroke this morning. We have all the results for you. Our future match is the match between the Lakers and the Phoenix Suns, and that's the results you're seeing on top right there. The Lakers are rebounding from losing the first game in 7 with a 123-115 win over the Phoenix Suns. Elsewhere, the Nets were beaten by the Utah Jazz 119-114. Rudy Gobert converted the tie-breaking dunk with 55.6 seconds remaining in that game. The Jazz actually had to rally from 15 down to get that victory over Brooklyn. Elsewhere, the Philadelphia 76ers and the Cavaliers faced off. Ended 98-97 in favor of Philadelphia. Joel Embiid scoring 27 points and grabbing 16 rebounds for his 5th double-double of the season.
That was a very close game.
Very, very close game. And as a matter of fact, it was Embiid's dunk with 13.2 seconds remaining that turned out to be the winning basket. So fantastic win for the Cameroonian center and the Philadelphia 76ers. The Nuggets lost against the Atlanta Hawks 125-121. That was a surprising result for the Knights because the Nuggets are a very good side, especially when playing at home. But it wasn't meant to be for them this time around, losing 125-121. Trae Young was the star of the show, absolutely stole the show in that game with a season-high 42 points. Jabari Parker also added 20 points and 9 rebounds for the visiting Atlanta Hawks. There were also wins for the Chicago Bulls, the Miami Heat, the Indiana Pacers, as well as the Sacramento Kings. The Blazers, I don't know what's going on with them this season. They have been very, very poor, and no one saw that coming at all. Perhaps the departure of the Tigers forward, Al-Farouq Aminu, is showing in that side now because they have been very, very inconsistent. Let's talk about our feature match now quickly. That's the match between the Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. A couple of days ago we talked about the winning run ending at 7. Courtesy the Toronto Raptors. But the Lakers have not taken a lot of time to rebound. Right back the next game, they've won it again. And in this particular match, Kyle Kuzma was very, very instrumental in the victory.
Yeah, interesting one, 103-115. Interesting to see the Lakers not allowing any lull, not allowing the loss to hang on in their heads. I'm very sure you're going to see the pictures shortly. I mean, very interesting to see that all the player combinations is working well for the Lakers, and that you still have some of the other guys that are probably not well known like LeBron and Anthony Davis still coming to the party. If you look at a team like that, I had a whole lot of issues last season. Talk about LeBron James being the one selecting players, some young players not knowing whether they will be in Lakers next season or not. And, to leave all of those issues and without a game being seen as title contenders, that's huge. And they're living up to the billing with what they're doing. I like the way they've rebounded.
Yeah. They didn't make the playoffs last season, and you knew LeBron James wasn't going to stand for that for a second straight season. That's why the hierarchy over there decided to go all out, go Anthony Davis, traded the core of their young core just to try and win right now for LeBron James, who's not getting any younger. He's about 34, 35 now. He doesn't have a lot of years to play. So the Lakers are looking very good. They should make the playoffs, obviously, but whether they can win their first championship in a long time, that's another question entirely. Let's talk about standout performers on the night. We have just 2 of them. Trae Young, I mentioned him earlier, 42 points, season high, 11 assists as well, too, and 4 rebounds for the sophomore, who's just started off, where he just carried on from where he left off last season. Trae Young helping the Atlanta Hawks to that very impressive win at Denver Nuggets. Last but not the least is Donovan Mitchell of the Utah Jazz. He also played a very, very crucial role for the Utah Jazz in their win over the Brooklyn Nets. 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists.
His numbers were very good because it was just a five-point victory. If you take out the numbers, his team will probably be on the losing side. So,
all right, guys. So take a bow, guys, wherever you are. That's it for the NBA. Let's move.